What's up, guys? Good to be back with some more Banner Saga. So, when we last left off, we were resting. Um, yeah. Been a while since I was on this. Yeah, okay. So we're good to go then. Let's keep going then. So, I forget what we're going to right now. Oh yeah, we're going to that camp. Caravan halts when a group of men appear on the trail, weapons at their feet. "We've seen the dredge in your wake," says one. "We don't wish to meet them alone. If you let us join you, we'll show you a watering hole with enough animals to fill those supply wagons." Inherent fear a stranger raised his mutters on the caravan. What are you doing out here alone? "We were hunting here for food when the dredge came and found our village. When we returned..." Let's allow him. "You'll be no trouble to come along. You'll be no trouble. Come along." The men cautiously join your ranks and prove trustworthy. The hidden watering hole nearby is teeming with animals, and senior supplies are nicely restocked. Nice. Got some more fighters. Got some renown. Got some supplies. And morale is getting low. During a rest, one of your men get too drunk and end up splashing mead in the warrior's face. A brawl ups. Many thrown fists, and a broken bone later. The instigator, Ramsfarten, is tossed on the ground at your feet. Angry clansmen looking for satisfaction. His personal defense is little more than drooling mumbles. We're gonna tie him up until he gets sober. You grab a rope from the supplies and make short work with a sot. A few onlookers throw scraps at him, but most just walk away with a laugh, at least content that some measure has been taken. Yeah, Restfarten, however you pronounce it, he's gonna keep popping up. Caravan is just visibly relieved to find a small village on the way to Frostville, with beds and fresh supplies. The locals here are shocked by the news you bring and discuss it among themselves while you set up nearby. Yeah, we're at Frostville. Or at least we're getting close to it or something. What's the map like? I can't keep track of anything. Okay, so we're not at Frostville yet. We're halfway to Frostville, I think. Okay. Halfway to Frostville. It's in the market. We have a few extra supplies. Now we have 20 days worth of supply, or we have 20 supplies, but it's only gonna last for 4 days. So we need more supplies. Let's do 8 days. And let's rest. And then we'll get back on the road. You're only just outside the village when two men in red approach. "My name is Hogan," says one, gesturing to the other. "My brother is Mogan. Many from the village wish to join you to Frostville." A third man, exuding rage, charges up to the group. "Shut your mouth, Hogan. What's going on? These bastards don't speak for us. They've been trying to divide the village since you got here. True, you can keep whoever wants to stay and die. The rest of us will go with the reasonable people of Saga. I'll have you both gutted before I let half the village desert." Behind the angry villager, a mob of armed thugs have appeared, all furrowed brows and nervous stares. "You both know what will happen to the rest of us if the fields are abandoned. Nobody leaves." Okay, I know if I side with the brothers, I get them. but I also have to fight. So let's see. There won't be anything 10 once the dredge arrive, which people decide on their own. I don't want anything to do with this. There won't be anything with the once the dredge arrive. Dredge my ass. I don't know what the scam is this time, Hogan, but you got two choices. Get back to work, or I'm finally putting you in the ground. Mogum, what do you say? Thought it was unfair that he only asked me. Mogum draws his axe slowly, followed by Hogan. Despite the confidence, the brothers are significantly outnumbered. I think I make a poor farmer. We're gonna side with the brothers. Ivor steps forward. The thugs hesitate as you pull your axe. You notice that Elite is nowhere to be seen. Yeah, Elite's gone missing for some reason. Which is fine, because we get these guys. And these guys work well with... we're gonna put Oddleaf at the back. Forget what these guys' abilities are. He's okay, yeah. Hogan and Mogum, or whatever his name, have Bloody Flail as their ability, with Shield Wall as their okay. This will be good, I think. Elite ran off with the bracelet. That's not good. I knew this fight was coming too. Different setup? Yeah, that archer is gonna be annoying as hell. As you can see, they have one off on the left. Gotta figure out where I want to put my people. But for the most part, keep everybody together. As it minimizes casualties. We'll have Eggle use Stonewall on himself to increase his defense further. Who's she attacking? She's attacking Rook. We're gonna move him here. Because I want him to still be in defense. Okay, that was dumb of him. Okay, I can actually attack the archer now, which is what I want. Okay, that's pretty much gonna guarantee that the archer dies on the next hit. Or not, because Oddleaf doesn't have enough power to hurt them. Can I attack anybody from here? No. We'll break this guy's armor. This guy's gonna get a beating. Let's see. Take out this guy. Brooke can take out the archer. Ah, they're using the same move. Break down their armor and fast. They are going to be an issue. And that guy walked straight through everybody, so guy is that? Where is he in the turn? Oh, he's really far in the turn order. I'm gonna ignore him then. Put some damage in on this guy. Does he actually attack next? Okay, that's good. Gonna put him there for defense purposes. Because I don't want him to fall. I don't want him to get killed in here. Not like it'd make much of a difference. But it's just for safety. So that way I have him. And he's down. My guys are getting separated, not what we want. No, get off of him! He might get killed from this. Well, at least he got somebody in the process. Use that just to make sure that they have to go through that to get to me. Yep, there we go. That actually stops his movement too. I'm gonna mark him to be hit. Yeah, that's Rook's ability, is I can mark people. And anybody, when I do that, anybody who's in range to attack them will attack them. Ah! Oh, that was good. That was good. We're just gonna take him out pretty much here. Can't really do much to stop us. So the two brothers fell in battle. Is unfortunate, but nothing that we can't deal with. The brothers thank you with wide grins. Soon many of the villagers have joined your caravan, scanning around anxiously for Elite, who had gone missing when the fighting began. Eventually you find her watching from afar. Hogan returns at that moment, introducing you to his son in life, and you soon set out again. And so I got a lot of stuff from that. Also, though, I got more supplies, but along with more supplies come more people, which means it's now going to cost me even more. I'm going to have to get more supplies to cover more people. Let marches quietly alongside the caravan, a little distant since leaving the village. When you stop for a rest, Alif approaches you both. I have something for you. A leaf has gathered up the long banner from the caravan and smiles warmly as she passes it to Elite. What's this about? I was hoping you'd sew up the banner with everything that has happened since we left Skoga. Come find me another time, Rook, and we'll talk. I'm not doing an accent there, whatever. Or you can comment, she departs. Dad, are you the chieftain now? It looks that way, yeah. Well, then that means... You're both quiet for a moment while Elite unfurls the banner. Elite had been teaching me how to sew. She speaks pretty highly of you. Can we read the parts about Mom? You nod. On the banner has been sewn the story of the families who had lived in Skoga throughout the years, just as it is done on every banner in every town. I wish she were here, but I'm glad she isn't. The section of banner about your family is short, but Elite has been sewing in colorful designs. Why do you say that? So she doesn't have to deal with all this, Dredge leaving home, and... Why did you kill those men in the village? I mean, if it's okay to ask. They would have killed others. But how do you know which ones are bad? Because the Dredge are terrifying. Every time we have to fight them, I just want to run, but... I don't want to kill a single person. Please. Are you mad at me? No, I'm glad you don't want to. Alette smiles at this, then her face sinks again. I guess I would do it, but... If I really had to, but do we have to? I know what you mean. Yeah, I know, Dad. I think you're doing a good job. She hugs you. You spend the rest of your time together, sewing new verses into the banner. For better or worse, the story of Skogar is your burden now. Oh, we get a rest too, which is nice. Because I was gonna stop for camp anyways. Oh yeah, promotion times. Forgot why I was in here for a second. What to give you, what to give you. I'll just increase those stats. Strength and defense is always decent. Anybody else with promotion? Nope. They're only injured for one more day, which is too bad. Now time to go talk to Alif. How you doing, Odd? I'm alright. Not at first. Sometimes when a loved one dies, people say it doesn't sink in for a while. It sunk in for me right away. People tell me I'm a strong woman. It's funny. My father named me Adleaf before I was even born. He wanted a boy so badly. Strong woman. What does that even mean? It means you're gonna be okay. That's not being strong enough. Just being. I feel nothing about my husband dying. People think I'm strong. If I cry because my insides feel like they're on fire, I'm weak. Why does that feel so backwards? Sorry, Rook. It's been hard. You're not sure what to say. In the many years you've known the chieftain's wife, this is probably the most you've ever talked. You asked me to come find you. Yes, it's about the banner. I thought about it a long time. That was probably a little bit Indian there. Thought about it a long time. He asked me to give it to you, you know, if something happened. Why me? He always he always depended on you, Rook. It should be mine. I could carry it. But I thought about why he named you. I get it. They won't follow him. Families would leave. Our banner would be divided. I'd vouch for you. Come on, Rook. This isn't time for pretend. It's not just about small town. What happens the first time we need something from it? What happens the first time we need something from another clan? How will that go? And the first time someone thinks they can take advantage of us. I think this is what has to happen. I'll do my best. I think so. Listen, I know I dragged this out. The truth is, my husband and I can never have a child. I don't want our banner to end here. It'll be safe with you and Elite. I know you're going to take care of her. She puts her hand on your shoulder as she heads back to the camp. Bye for now. Good. Okay. Just take a quick rest. Cause I can't rest for too many days. Be problematic. Considering that I only have 9 days worth of supplies. At a small split on the trail, a few fighters stop to speak with you. Each carrying a single pack. We recognize this place, one man says. Spent several years here with some kin. If they're still around, we have to warn them of what's coming. With luck, we'll find you again in less than a week. So I can just send them off as is, send them with extra supplies, tell them they can do whatever they want, and then insult them for trying to leave, or tell them that they can't leave. I really don't have supplies to give them. But I want to give them supplies though, because I think it helps them come back faster. We're gonna send them off with extra supplies. Only -3 supplies? That's nothing. I did lose a few fighters though. Complaints of last Farton's excessive drinking have resurfaced. This time the man stumbled over some tent ropes, pulled the snagged canvas through a campfire, nearly setting a supply wagon aflame. Claims to put out the fire on both the wagon and around Farton's leg before leading him to you. So I can punish him, ban him, or do a petty ban on him, which the quotes means that it's not really enforced. So we're gonna punish him physically, I think. She shot him. So oddly shot him, and good. I did not choose that story from before. Dread shouts the man from the back of the caravan. It's Farton, the unabashed drunk, staggering towards you, looking not entirely sober. He screams again, pointing to trees in the distance. Fear races through the caravan as fighters pull their weapons. Scouts return with no sightings. Fear's men surround Farton. Banish him. Yeah, we're gonna banish. Because, I mean, if no one saw anything, then it's whatever. So, the man's meager belongings and some food are thrown in a pile as everyone moves on. He's tied loosely to a tree. You expect he'll break his bonds eventually once he sobers up. Please, I swear. He pleads to your back, finally realizing his plight. Whether his dread were imagined or not, you don't expect to see him again. Good. He's gone. Pretty much no matter what happens, he gets thrown out.
Once a strong, thriving city, the walls of Frostvellir now just keep the howling winds at bay. With luck, they'll hold out against Dredge as well.
So this is Frostville. You jostle through follow crowds of sunken faces who appear as though they've been freezing in front of Frostville for days. Gates are closed. You come to a stop at the bottom of the hill. This is not looking good. Why are there so many people in the fields? We can't stay outside in the open like this. Our leaf finds you amongst the many refugees. Look, just talk to some of the women here. Nobody is being led into the city. Why? It's over around the fall from Blatsbulk, Greyhorn, people from Bitra, all the nearby villages. The Dredge are everywhere. And the chieftain of Flossville has locked himself in his great hall. That's why they've closed gates. When the Dreads come, these hills will turn red. We have to get in there. We have to get in the wall somehow. It doesn't really matter what we choose for this. Waiting it out is pointless. I can get the gate open. Let's see if there's another way before we start breaking down gates. I wasn't gonna break it. Just push really hard. Really hard. I'm gonna stop at the market first real fast. What do we have? -1 drawing aggro, and it might be helpful. +3 willpower with the dragon son. I have a few extra renown left over to do that. And we're gonna go back up to 8 days worth just to make sure. Rook is level 4? Okay. I didn't want to give the Bajoka rune to Ivor, but he's the only person that's level 2 aside from Rook, and I wanted to give Rook the Dragonstone because he's the only person that's level 3 or higher. Okay, let's rest. You spend the whole day at the rest houses. Everyone gives you the same story. The chieftain just shut himself in his great hall and closed the gates. There are a lot of wounded people here, adds Ali. We could help them. Egil pulls you aside. I followed outside of the city walls, he says. There's a water passage we could squeeze through, I think. Not the whole caravan, but if a handful of us could get in, we might open the gates from the inside. Which is good. You see, Egil had died in my previous playthrough, so I did not get the chance to check out a water passage. I did get to tend to the wounded though, and tending to the wounded, I forget if it hurts your supplies or not, but what it does do though is it gets you more people, I think, something like that. I want to check out the water passage though. I want to see what that does. Okay, so I'm not fitting through this, says Ivor. When you arrive at the narrow ducts, go without me. It looks like it'll get you on top of the walls and then down to the gate where you can open it. You see, if I don't have Ivor, then I lose a valuable member from my team. And there will be a fight. I don't know exactly how it's gonna play out, but I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a fight. It sounds like there's gonna be a fight. Because I have an idea of what's going on. Wait for us at the gate, Ivor. We'll be quick. When I go said water, you should have guessed runoff. Still, you managed to squeeze your way through the tight stonework and force your way past an iron gate. Great. You take stairs to the top of the walls. As you approach the gates, armed men take notice. They don't ask questions. Fight time. We move elite up here. Yeah, I guess this is good. As good as it's gonna get. Being down Ivor is not good. This is not good one bit. You can see it has set my archers in a poor position. I'm gonna take out that archer as fast as possible. There, I think this setup looks good. But I do need to take out that archer super fast. Even though she was going near the end, still don't like having issues. And as you can see, they're going straight for my archers. Not much surprise there, quite honestly, but still annoying. So we're gonna use Bloody Flail, try to take these guys out super fast. Or at least hurt his hurt their abilities to harm us. Oh, that guy's going next. Crap. It's not gonna take him out, so... Oh, my archers are in a bad spot. Because they pretty much always go for the archers first, just because they're the easiest thing to take out. Yeah, Alette didn't want to kill people. Sorry Alette baby, but this is war here? So unfortunately she didn't want to do that, but we don't have a choice, you know? We gotta do what we gotta do. What's his health at? He's at 2 health. Oh damn. So he is not healthy. I need to take out some of these guys' strength real fast. Fortunately, my guys are doing a hell of a job saving him. And good job. That's hurting his chances, although he broke through fences. We're gonna use rain of arrows here. Keep them off. And actually, so Alette's ability is Thread the Needle, which shoots in a straight line, which is nice. Didn't quite really do all that much damage, but it's doing something. There we go, that ends his turn. Good placement on with that. This guy goes next, so I can actually kill him here. But yeah, that's almost gone. So we gotta block this guy's path. Use Bloody Flail. Let's try to do something to him. And let's down. We got this guy. And we just gotta get in people's way right now. Do everything that we can to make them useless. Although he is still breaking through stuff. Why would they do that against him? Like, it's dumb to try to do that against that guy. whatever. Rook finishes the job. You're gonna notice that a lot of times there's gonna be like one guy that keeps on getting all the kills, which is fortunate side effect of how the system works. With kills get you experience pretty much. So yeah, you're gonna see Rook get most of the kills. What in the depths are you doing? Letting ourselves in. See that? I'm very impressed. But all those people you just let in, dead. All those women and children with you, dead. Thanks for killing the only ones holding this place together, Skull. What are you talking about? Man orders his guards to get the doors closed again before more refugees notice. If we knew there were fighters in Varl outside, I would have brought you in. I'm Echo. I'm in charge here. You heard about the chieftain? We heard he's hiding out in the Great Hall. Oh really? You think you mean hiding out in a grave? He's eating worms, if that wasn't clear. What happened in here? As soon as they heard Dredge were coming, anyone who couldn't swing an axe got one to the head. That's a short story anyway. At least 3 clans in here warring over turf and food, and the worst are the godforsaken Vrall. He eyes Ivor and shrugs with exaggeration as if simply stating the obvious. We're in more danger here than out there. Look, I was in charge here before things went to crap. You've got some people who can fight, you've got your own Vrall, that counts for something. I can keep your flock safe in the Great Hall if you fight for me and take back Frostville. I don't take sides, too hard to tell when the good guys have become the bad. Fine, cut these sheep loose and watch your own asses, what do I care? All I want to do right now is get out of the damn streets. Think carefully about what you want. So I can join him and hope that he doesn't turn on me. I can fend for myself, or I could go back outside and try to fight the Dredge. We'll join you for now. Good, because whatever else you think would have been a bad idea. Echo shouts to his men with the gates closed. You follow him down obscured alleys. Hope we know what we're doing. Making it up as we go, Iva. Chapter 3, Little Did They Sleep. Back to Hawken? Hawken, we're back. I was able to get as many ores from Strand as you wanted, more weapons, extra supplies too. 100 Vrall, 100 fighters, 200 supplies, really good. You perk up just now realizing Mogar has been talking to you. Since Wagner died, everyone has been looking to you to make the decisions. It's exhausting. Hawken. I heard you. I was saying the Vrall we sent to Strand have returned. The governor gave us most of what we wanted. Good enough. Much resistance from the governor? Some, but I don't think he was happy about us buying his fighters or using his own money. He also insisted we take on a lackey of his to watch over his property. A man named Eric. Eric, I met him. He seemed competent enough. Regardless, the governor will have to get over it unless he wants Dredge crawling through his streets. We've put down every slag and that has wandered through here while you were gone. Enough of looting again. Ugh. Looting. Enough flapping the mouths in. You're sure that wound has healed, Luden? I agree, enough has already gone wrong. If something happens to the prince on a mission of peace, the alliance would rot. Or worse. Luden's kind of a nuisance. I don't really like him. They're right, Luden. Go home. Why? Aren't you the fabled Dredge killers? How did you let them get this far south? We're not watchmen for the world. Watch your tone. If they're here, then something has gone wrong at Skid, and you shouldn't be here. We would only be able to do this again later, and I will not suffer at all a second time. Either take us through the Wandering Road, or do your job and slaughter some dredge. Ludin turns abruptly for Scowl. He stands back to his ring of tents and followers. Wandering Road is not an option with an army this many. About whatever. It's not an option. I misread that. I could crush that boy's skull with one hand. If Ludin won't be deterred, you'll have to deal with it. Don't let Ludin get to you. Let's go. I'm sick of looking at this dump. What do I tell the warriors, Hawken? Tell them we cover the mountainside in dredge bodies. Good. Give the word and we'll set off. Okay, we've got camp here, and I'm actually going to pause this here, guys. Because this has been going on for quite a while. It always goes on for quite a while, so. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you did. And see you in the next one.